Hello, everyone. Welcome back to more chess. Playing 1510 against Mick 100 as black this time. Let's see what Mick 100 can come up with. 1502, by the way. I don't know. I'll just keep playing the Sicilian. Why not? Why bother learning anything? Oh, I don't see bishops so early very often. What's this all about? I mean, yeah, it targets here, but I think I'm alright with this. Then here? The bishop is now, like, pretty uncomfortable, isn't he? You just locked him in? Why would you do such a thing? My pawns are undefended, but they're, well, no, they're both actually defended, the queen and the bishop, but they're both great, right? Huh. What is this all about? I want to be able to, like, push some pawns down here and murder him, but I don't think I can actually do it. I kind of want to develop a bishop somewhere useful, but there isn't anywhere great. Like, I think I should just get a knight out. And I can maybe do this later, or just this? At any rate, the knight defends my pawn, which is nice. There's stuff like this, but I don't really care. I don't know, maybe I would actually go in for this, actually. Yeah, I suppose I would. Maybe I should have done this, actually. Hmm. Is there something to be done with here first? If takes, they're up a minor piece, so that would be pretty bad, right? Yeah. It's reminiscent of a mistake an opponent made against me in a recent game. So I don't like that very much. But I think I'm okay to just chase it away. And if takes, I don't mind queen. If they maintain the pin, it's a little bit more awkward. They don't. Okay, but I may be able to pile up on this. Like, create a pin and then attack it some with, like, knight here. Or pawn here, actually. Yeah, let's pin it immediately. And then threaten to push a pawn at it. Oh, does that work here? Suppose they do nothing. They let my threat arrive, and then pawn push. The bishop is attacked, but the problem is they have this. And if I take with queen, I'm no longer pinning the bishop. But I guess I still win a bishop for a pawn in that case. And I could take here if I really wanted to. So I think this idea is worth a try. It forces them to, like, do this or something. And I have the idea of this to discourage the queen from defending if that's what they go for. It also discourages this pawn from defending if they try to push here. But right now, just like if they do nothing, pawn push I think is good. And it's just like, against what moves does this save the day? I think against like queen here, it's pretty good. I guess almost anything it's good because it kind of makes this want to block, doesn't it? I guess if queen here, then I no longer have that idea. Whoa! That just makes us even better, doesn't it? What the heck is this? I guess you're threatening here? But I have a knight there, yeah? So if here, knight takes, you can capture the knight, but I'm still on your bishop. Yeah, I think this is fine. This is shocking stuff. And then just, yeah, we're up the piece, right? I even have this with check if I want. Or might there be some better check? Like, the other one is this, right? The only way to block would be here, but I think that would be fine for the opponent. I think I just take this. What exactly are they going to do about it? Check here, I guess, would be a little scary. But king takes. And if the queen tries to hassle me, say here, I can duck behind this pawn, and I think I'll be okay. Okay. So there doesn't seem to be any immediate threat here. I can just back the queen up, or leave her there, I suppose. It seems like what I really ought to do is just get castled. Right? Here, so that my queen doesn't risk somehow getting pinned to the king. And I'm still eyeing this pawn. Like, this queen is untouchable, right? She's on a dark square. The only piece that could maneuver to attack her is pinned. And, like, yeah. I love this queen. Just chill out right there, babe. Like, I've never gotten, an undefended queen who feels so safe in the mid game. Maybe even the opening. We haven't traded that many pieces. Yeah, I would call this still. It's maybe early mid game, late opening. I don't know. Write that one down. Turn 12. See what stage of the game um Lichess thinks that is. Now, the threat is obviously something like this. But as soon as castles, this pawn is like it's my stronghold. It's defended 3 times. So I don't really care. I'm just gonna castle. Well, okay, here. Suppose here, or no, here. I'm up a bishop for a pawn, but my king is very exposed. So perhaps it would be less reckless to go in for something like this first, so as to preserve my king's safety. Do they have some threat if I go here? I don't think so. And this bishop is undefended, so they really have to get off of this diagonal, and then every threat they have just falls away. Oh, except this one. Oh man, undefended pieces, huh? Fuck. They just get it for free too. Oh my god. I hate this. God, the last game I played a game off camera this morning, and I dropped a rook as well in a very similar way. There was a knight who like got to here and then went here, and my rook still hadn't moved, and now I'm like losing instead of winning again. I mean, what can I do about this? Obviously, I'm losing the rook, but how can I try to like make this bishop not matter so much, or punish the bishop for taking somehow? I hate this. There's this check, but here is pretty well defended. I guess I want to get a bishop here in a way that it's defended, right? So that when they take, I can recapture. And the only way to defend this square would be with the queen. So I guess here is the move? It frees up the knight. Am I okay with that? I guess so. Well, but he could go here. Attacking the square I want to put the bishop on. I guess I'm just going to have to live with it. It doesn't even make them lose the bishop, right? It just lets them trade for my bishop. So maybe I don't do that. I want to develop some kingside attack. I guess getting castle is the way to do that. It means they have to do this now, not that they super mind, because otherwise I threaten to defend it with a knight move. And now the bishop's safe squares are like here. You can go pretty much anywhere. I think it's probably worth provoking this pawn move. And then back off to here, which is a reasonably good square anyway. Because I get this. Actually, maybe I don't back off yet. Maybe I go in for this first and attack the rook. Like, is there some reason that's no good? Here. Attacks the rook. Now, where exactly do they move the rook? Here would probably be pretty good, wouldn't it? But at any rate, I have the bishop deep in enemy territory. I think this is okay. And then I can escape with this one. Or maybe sack, but I don't think so. Not with the knight here to guard, so that I don't even... Really? Is that something? Don't I just win the rook now? Or, well, take the rook. I still lose the bishop, but then I have insane attacking potential? There's this discovery, but that's okay. Oh my god, my queen is dead! I'm so stupid! The bishop's so far away! How is it allowed to attack like that? Oh, they're not going for it. Oh my god. I might somehow win this one after all. So here, forces king there. Okay, maybe I just win the bishop instead. No. This is real 1500 level plays, huh? I think it's like 1200 in like normal elo. 1500 Lichess. But first, let's check. Is there some like. No, obviously staying on the diagonal is no good. This allows king here, and then I don't really have a follow up. So let's just take the bishop. And now I have ideas of this, like forcing a queen trade while I'm up material. Maybe. Or pinning the knight. The king is so open. Oh my god, it's so juicy. I can't believe I got away with that. Isn't that checkmate? That move was just dreadful, right? Check. King can move here, or the knight can block. If knight blocks, it's checkmate next. The only thing to consider is here, which seems like it must be awful somehow, right? We return here, and now what are the legal king moves? Back where he came, which is checkmate when we follow him here. So therefore, the main line to consider is this, here. What is the follow-up? This? He would then have to go here, and there's got to be some way to kill him at that point, right? This queen's getting a workout. White resigned. So, okay, let's... No rematch. Let's think this through. Here. And then... Sorry. Yeah, here. It's white's move. The only safe space is here. And now... We don't have any good queen checks. We have this rook check. And the king can't go here, or any of these. So he has to come here. And then queen here, pushing him up against the rook barrier. So this is mate in 1, 2, 3. That's what I think. It might, I don't know exactly how it measures things, but yeah, 3. So has to go here. Has to go here. Has to go here. And there are 2 different checkmates. Oh, this pawn contributes if I go here. That one's classier. But this one feels more brutish and obvious to me. Wait, is this? Yeah, that's checkmate. Okay, so this feels nice because it's just like the rook cutting off one file and the queen cutting off everything else. Oh boy, this is going to be a heck of a computer analysis. Blundered my queen, blundered my rook. Oh, God, this is like a volcanic island emerging from the sea. This is such a stupid graph. 3 blunders. Okay, so I can name 2 of them. Dropping the rook, dropping the queen. What was the third? Well, it must have been here, here, and here, right? So, okay. Yes, this dropped the rook. I agree. Make, like, any other move and you're hugely winning. Wow, 7.1. I was just scared about this. I mean, I think castles would be fine. Yeah. It says it's not amazing. It would be better to play bishop e4? No. It says if I do castle, they should play bishop e4. So is that actually the move they think I should make? Yeah, it is. So I was thinking about it, but I just got a little bit scared, and I thought, I know, I'm so far ahead, let's just save my king some safety. But I missed what the bishop could do. the importance of what my bishop was currently preventing. Okay. Now here, oh, it thinks this is bad. I thought this was pretty cool. Oh, and then the next blunder wasn't actually queen takes, but rather bishop h3. Huh. I thought getting all up in their face was great. Oh, is it pile up on the pinned knight somehow? But it's sufficiently defended, and I can't really add more attackers. Just like get my knight involved with tempo against the bishop, maybe? I don't know. Yes. But also bishop here would have been fine. Yeah, I mean, it's supporting the queen, but I didn't see anything going on here, whereas provoking this seemed kind of cool. Or like that. Huh. So what were they supposed to do? Pawn, yeah. And then this. They're supposed to attack the queen. Oh, right. An idea which works, saving the rook with tempo against the queen, but only because of this bishop, which I didn't see, and apparently neither did my opponent. Okay. And then, once they've saved me this embarrassment, it's the same blunder again. I'm supposed to get out. I'm supposed to get my bishop out of here so that they don't have this rook move, right? No? Further? No. Just sacking it doesn't seem any good. No. Run back even further. Not sure why. What's wrong with, say, here? They go in for this trade, or this sacrifice, opening up big diagonal to my king, I guess. Huh, okay. Ooh, so once again, evidence that, like, undefended pieces are a clear blunder capable of winning and losing games at my level, and that I really should, like, actually devote effort to that instead of just playing and having fun. But I like having fun, you know? And then sometimes I win anyway. Did we make it to top 50%? Are we top 50% of rated players? It would be nice. Rapid players, I mean. 49.5. How, I forget, how good do you have to be? 1475. Oh, wait a minute. I'm 1479. I guess this is rounded off. Okay. Well, let's do a puzzle storm. I did a puzzle storm earlier today where my first move was not the best and just switched to like normal puzzles. It was like, no, try something else. Kind of embarrassing. Anyway, I assume it's this, right? Yeah, queen blocks and then checkmate. This looks good. Take the queen and win the rook. Check, and then I guess that's it. Win the queen. I guess this does work. It deflects the queen. Here, bishop blocks and then checkmate. Win the knight. And attack against the queen, and then I'm not sure why that worked. This looks good though. Win the queen. Easy mode. right? Yes, my bishop's there. My bishop is here as well. Knight check, and then here? And I think the knight will be enough to make this work, yes. Ooh. This attacks the queen, but I'm not sure what the point is. What about this? It comes with check, and they have to do something about it, but... then I get the knight. I'm black, and I'm in check. Okay, kind of a weird puzzle. Check and win the bishop? Checkmate? Nope, the bishop was there, I think. Take the knight? No? Deflect the king from the... No? Oh, man. I was supposed the other way around. I was supposed to deflect the king from the rook using the bishop, not vice versa. Why did I come up here, by the way? Am I just... I don't know. It's right, but what's the follow-up? Seems not that good either, because my knight is pinned now. I just like looked for a forcing move and made it, but... Oh, I was doing so great, and then I butchered 3 of them in a row, all quite confidently. So this one... Right, this bishop was the problem. So I think what I needed to do was check the king, and then checkmate on a dark square. Okay, what was next? Then this one. So I thought, like, takes here. Wait. Right, takes there with check. I see. And then win the knight. If I do it the other way, there's takes. But they don't have to do that. They could take here instead. Okay. And then lastly, this one. So I did this, winning the bishop. But it's better to do this, winning the rook. Fine. And then what the hell is happening in this one? This was good for some reason. It gets my queen out of the attack with check. And then you take the rook. I see. Okay. Well, not my greatest Puzzle Rush performance, but it was going to be until those last 4 puzzles. Oh well. I guess that's enough for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.